Zach, first of all, I'd just like to confirm that you did not drive 10 hours to get to Southern California this time where you join us now, right?
Nope. I'm done doing that. That was fun for last year only, and then now I can have people buy my flights. So,
more importantly, has John Beck contacted you and asked you when you're taking him to dinner yet?
We're actually going to lunch tomorrow, so he already makes sure to squeeze that one in.
Oh, very nice.
Dinner time, so we got a lunch tomorrow.
Okay, so an article from Jay Drew came out where he talks about kind of your ascension, right? And then he talks about you taking ramen and like gas station food to the Rex's house during the summer because you didn't want to be a burden. So tell us what those items were, and then the Rexes were like, "No, eat our food," right? They're like so nice.
Yeah, so I had a cooler full of my mom would give me a loaf of bread and I had peanut butter and jellies. That's kind of what I would eat on my drive down. I'd make the McDonald's stop, of course, and then once I hit California, I didn't want to eat their food. I was like, okay, these guys are nice enough to let me stay with them for free, so I wouldn't have to pay for a hotel. And so I had a bag full of the heat up burritos that you throw in the microwave, and then I had the chicken pot pies from Costco.
Yeah,
yes, I love those.
Those are great.
Yep.
So to be an elite quarterback,
the cup of noodles. I remember I used to try and sneak it down into the kitchen. So Amy, Isaac's mom, nicest lady, would always be trying to make me food and give me food, and I felt so bad. So I try and sneak down in the kitchen when they were up in their room and try and hurry and make a cup of noodles so I didn't have to ask them for food.
Elite quarterback meals.
So
Yeah,
exactly.
You paid the Rex family back with 12 touchdown passes to their kid, right?
That's true.
Yep, they made me promise it when I went last year. They said Isaac better have some touchdown catches this year.
Well, as I mentioned, you're in Southern California, Irvine to be specific, as you begin preparation for the NFL draft. Talk to us about your setup and what your timeline is like over the next few weeks.
Yeah, an amazing setup. My agent, definitely is taking care of me. I'm out with Brian Aralt and WME, and, I'm out here in Irvine, California. I start workouts tomorrow, so I'll work with John every morning, John Beck with 3DQB and those guys. A couple hours of film and quarterback workout on the field, and then I'll head over to the Anaheim Ducks facility, and I'll work with Les Spellman and his speed and strength staff group and their physical therapy group over there, and that's kind of where I spend my entire day of training is at those two places, and I kind of get it all. And so I have a personal chef down here as well that's going to cook my meals for me for the whole week, and so I finally feel like I have those resources to kind of take my game to the next level. And so I'm fortunate to have a great group of people around me and a great agent that it's taking care of me and giving me what I feel like is going to help me do the best I can for the draft and the combine. And combine could get pushed back, but the word is still February, and then end of March pro day is when I'll be back a couple weeks before March 26th, and I'll spend some time with the receivers, get some work in with those guys, and then I'll be in Utah for about those 6 weeks until the draft, doing privates with coaches and different workouts and stuff, and and then hopefully get picked up on a team.
I can guarantee that.
I think you'll get picked up.
The pickup's going to have. I'm going to go on record and guarantee that. Also, having a personal chef might be just a little bit better than those Costco pot pies.
A little bit better.
Right? Yeah. Those are pretty dang good. I don't know.
It'll be evenly cooked, though, this time, which is awesome.
Right.
Melting on the outside, frozen on the inside. So, yeah, Zach, it was a no-brainer that you would go pro. Absolute right decision. Right. Some guys in the past, like BYU basketball, was like, wait, should they have come back? No question you should go. When did this really form in your mind during the season where you were like, okay, this is the thing I should seriously consider first, and then later, when did it become official that you were like, yeah, I need to go pro?
Well, every time I thought about it in season, I would just remember, hey, we still got games left. And so, I'd have to slow myself down and be like, hey, you play 2 bad games and everything that you're thinking about right now is out the window. So I made it pretty evident to myself. I got to keep playing well. And so I definitely made that a priority. And it was really after the bowl game that I really spent some time thinking about it. Talking with the coaches about if I came back this next year, the possibilities of, having another great season at BYU, or if it's best for me to to, pursue my dreams. If the things I felt like were unfinished at BYU were worth it still. And of course it'd be great to, try and beat Utah and, to maybe be higher in the Heisman poll or have a better season. It's hard to do better than 11-1, but, maybe be ranked higher or try and go to New Year's Six bowl game. All that stuff is great, but I don't know if it was, worth risking the opportunity of injury and, missing my opportunity of being able to play in the NFL and be a high draft pick. And, really for me, it's not about as high as I go. It's not about the money. It's really about the opportunity and situation. That's what I'm excited for, is where I land, finding a place that fits me.
When you look at the different options that have been thrown out there, and there are a lot of people talking about potential landing spots, what do you feel like is a system that is the right fit for you? You don't have to give me specific team names, but just maybe the scheme that you feel like you would fit best into.
Yeah, I haven't watched a ton of specifics with NFL teams and as far as what offenses they run. One just off the top of my head is the 49ers, just because I'm very familiar with what Kyle Shanahan does and the system that they have in place. And I think, I'd fit in well there. Another one that I actually haven't watched much of, but I know they have a good scheme, is with Joe Brady and the Carolina Panthers. And that's just because I watched so much of Joe Burrow in their LSU film. And Joe Burrow actually is the same agent I have. And so I was able to talk with him on the phone, and he talked about how great Joe Brady is and how, offensive minded he is. And so, that'd be another great landing spot. At that level, I think, you can make it work with any team you go with. I think there's a lot of amazing coaches at any team you end up with.
And Joe's reportedly talking with the Texans, perhaps. So who knows what happens there. So you just mentioned pick 8 and 12. First round feels like where you're going to go. Is that wild to you that, like, 3 years ago you were going to prom and now you're going to be a first round quarterback?
Yeah. It's I think it's a humbling experience. I'm very grateful for everything, I've been given in my life. I'm honestly the most grateful for the low, times in my career, especially last year, going through that whole thing, seeing what people were still on your side, seeing what people still wanted you to succeed. It's cool because now, success is coming again, and, I can almost guarantee there's going to be low times again in my career. And so I'm glad to have dealt with it before and learned how to overcome the adversity. And so it's crazy to be able to think about the roller coaster I'm about to, get into. And, it's going to be a great problem to have. I can say that for sure.
We recently spoke with your good buddy Dax Milne about the wild nature of how fast all of this has happened for him. And you've kind of been on the same timeline where, I look at what happening at Navy, and BYU runs for 300 and some odd crazy number of yards. And you had a good game, but you were kind of the backstory to what your running backs and your offensive line did. And then you really burst onto the scene in late September. So over 3 months, how would you explain the emotional roller coaster that you have been on in just about 90 days' time?
Yeah, if I could put it in one word, I'd just say exciting. I would just say every single game was just like, hey, we have another opportunity to put ourselves on the map at BYU as being an explosive offense. And I think it was, I think that was one reason I was okay with leaving this year, is just because, I was happy with the season that we had. I didn't feel like there was much else we could have done besides that Coastal Carolina game. And, I really feel like that's as dominant as you can almost be as an offense. And so I was happy with what we accomplished this last year. And, it's all come so fast. I think back to the Navy game, and my expectations of the season and my expectations for myself were obviously to play a ton better, but, it wasn't to be in any Heisman rankings. It wasn't to be projected in the top 15 of the 2021 NFL draft. And so, it's crazy to just see how that can all change in just, 11, 12 games. And so, it's been a crazy ride, but it comes as fast as it goes. So the work just starts now.
I'm very excited for NFL teams to get to know you even more, and the person that we've gotten to know that is a playbook, film junkie, and you just know the game so well. And I learned a ton about quarterbacking when I talk to you about stuff. So where do you feel like you're going to really do well in this process as you try and become a first rounder?
Yeah, I know one of the knocks on me is size, and I honestly think a lot of that is just because I have some huge alignment in front of me. So I'm excited to be able to put some weight on and show these guys, I'm really not, as small as they think I am. And, you know, I would say the 6'6", 6'5" quarterbacks aren't the ones succeeding as much nowadays. And so I'm excited for that. And really for me, I think it's going to come down to the interviews. I think that's where I think physically, you know, you show what you do on the field. I think your film is everything for a quarterback. So really now it's your understanding of the game. So I'm so excited to go in there and break it down for coaches, you know, what decisions I made, why I made them, what was going on in my head. You know, it's definitely something I can talk all day, every day about. And I think, you know, hopefully that can be in my favor when I go in there and explain, you know, why I did, you know, certain things. And so I'm excited for the opportunity to do that.
Earlier today, we showed what we thought were your top 5 plays at BYU. One of those was the Neil Pau'u throw against UCF. Like which one, right? UCF, the touchdown, your last pass, I think, right? For a touchdown. What was your favorite throw at BYU? Like, what was the one that you're like, that's my favorite?
You know, thinking back, I can't even remember what game it was, but the whole shot to Gunner in the 2-minute drive that I think we actually turned it into like a 50-second drive. You know, the games all start to mesh together, but I hit Gunner right in front of the right pylon, in between the safety and the corner, and that was one of my favorite throws, just because it was completely off a reaction. You know, I was working the concept, you know, felt the corner fall off and bite, and you know, just reacted to making a play. The same one with, I think it was Texas State right before half, where I rolled out to the right and threw it all the way back across the field. You know, both of those were just reactionary plays, and then, you know, the energy and excitement that came after those plays, I think was the most fun. Just celebrating with the guys, you know, that stuff is fun. So those are two just off the top of my head, you know, that are exciting. And then going out and having a first quarter like that against UCF, I think is, you know, a way to end the season. So.
We're compiling a list, and we will present that on Top 5 Tuesday next week. The top 5 passes according to Zach. You obviously are well aware of what BYU is doing with their offensive coordinator position. One of your close friends, Aaron Roderick, has now been promoted to offensive coordinator. Fesi Sitake is the passing game coordinator. What do you think about those two, I guess, movements from within the program to elevate those guys to different positions?
Yeah, it's exactly the move that should have been made. I know Kalani, you know, is thinking the same thing. You know, we were part of the program. He saw the impact that both of those guys had on the program, and yeah, he knew Coach Grimes did a great job, and he's going to move on to another situation that's, you know, a situation that's hard to pass up on. You know, I was super happy for him and told him about that, but Coach Fess and Coach Arod fit those roles perfectly. You know, we don't need to bring in another coach at that position, and so I'm glad that he was able to move those guys up, because BYU's offense is going to be dominant with those guys running the show for a while.
Zach, we're thrilled for you, to say the least, and it's been exciting for us to watch you make this ascension as well. I can't wait for you to request to your personal chef a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or a thoroughly cooked Costco.
May I have a cup of ramen, please? Yeah.
That needs to happen.
It's coming. The Kraft mac and cheese is also a favorite, so
let's go.
I love it, man. Hey, we'll be talking to you again soon. Best of luck. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy the workouts. And tell John we say what's up.
For sure. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Zach Wilson on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Deseret First, you know why, we show how.